too. Yeah. You know what's funny about time? You know, the concept of time? Is that like, you never know you're in history until later. Like the future always reveals what history you were in. Most people don't realize when they're in history, when they're in it. This is one of those moments, and while the camera's rolling, I just want to document it so that when we all look stupid in the future, at least I will not. I was aware that I was at a historical moment. I was aware that what went down today, September 15th, was historical. Why is it historical? Well, first, you're recording it. Secondly, this is the first time for me and Buck right here. This album really took about 15 years to make. Get this, we met around 1993 with a little obscure label named Nervous Records. I don't know, some of you DJs may know the label, bright yellow label with a lemon head dude on it. And it was, that was the label, Nervous Records. And I was there with another artist named Mad Lion, reggae artist, and Buck was there with the whole Black Moon. And we kind of met on those terms in and out, but we was also meeting each other in the clubs, in the MC circles. And this is the part I want to just bring to you as you feel this album, what this album's all about, represents an era of time when MCs were MCs. It wasn't about all this nonsense. And, no diss to anybody else. You get your fame if you want a mansion and all of that, no problem. But we were born here in New York. In other places, the ice on the neck and all that, the alligator shoes and all that may work in Louisiana. But here in New York, there's a certain style to how hip-hop began. Those that hold the tradition don't care what's selling, who's on the cover, this, that, and the other. We're holding a tradition. When you see this album, when you listen to the album, get it, turn it up, you'll hear the tradition. You'll hear rhymes, not my car, my ice, my this, my that, I'm running from the cops, I'm on the block. Nah, ain't none of that here. Here, first of all, let me just shout real quick, because let me start with Mary J. Blige right up at the top. You know that's the queen. You know that. I don't have to sit here and tell you who she is. That's Mary J. Let me tell you this. The biggest artists are becoming smaller because we've realized that small is big. Big is a problem. When you too big for your own existence and success, you fall off. This is what a lot of people don't realize, especially in MCing. Mary J hooked us up. Mary didn't have to be on this album at all. What is this album going to do for her career? Okay? This is a hookup. When you get to this album and you hear Mary singing, she's singing for real. She's not, there's no contrived, there's no not. This is what it is, real Mary, that we grew up on back in the days. Real love, all that. Youngins, Talib Kweli. Do I have to explain who he is too? See, this is what I'm saying. This guy here, look, Immortal Technique. I don't know if y'all really know. Yeah. But pick up this brother's work, for real. Immortal Technique, Slug of Atmosphere. And I'll get back to that later. Kanon was just on tour with us with Rock the Bells. Sean Price was with him yesterday at the BET thing. BET Hip Hop Awards thing. He was just there yesterday. These are MCs, including Mary. I'm gonna say it again. These are MCs, including Mary. Different from everything you hear that's in this store. This is unique. No disrespect to everybody here, of course. This is all art. But this right here, I'm telling you unequivocally, I'm not even trying to sell the album. You're gonna hear about this going down as a classic. That's the only time we speak. You can take it or leave it, really, but the truth is that that's a classic. You have to have that. Buckshot, KRS-One, when did that happen? Well, that's the first piece. I'm gonna end on this piece right here. We're having technical difficulties with our CD player here. So that's why we're holding up the performance, actually. We're trying to bring in music from another form to actually get it going. Before I end this, and take photos, pictures, whatever you want, those who have bought the album, we thank you dearly. Come up, get it signed as well. You guys can ask some questions. I don't know if y'all may have heard the album or whatever. You got a question for Buck, question for me, raise your hand, do something, yell, scream, throw something. Don't even start. I might get to you though. My brother right here.
I want to know where you think hip hop's going to be 2 years from now.
Damn. And why just 2?
It's falling apart, I'm 38 years old and I still keep listening to,
I wanna.
Is that 2012? Is that?
I want to answer that. I really want to answer.
Jump in, Buck. Come on.
I just want to say this, especially because I look at everybody that's around me right now. I hear that so much, and I hear it. I'm talking about a lot, and I try to come up with something that was really, really simple that everybody can relate to. A lot of times, may not be you, so don't take it personal. But we're the ones that fall off, not hip hop. Hip hop didn't fall off. We did. Some of us are 20-something, 30-something, 40-something. We did. We don't have the time to sit in a crib like how we did when we was 18 in high school and don't worry about paying the bills. So we call up Hot 97, wait for our record. If they don't play it, we call again and again until they play it. We don't do that. Half of us don't even really pick up the phone. Half of us now are really we just wait for it to come to us now because we can no longer afford to go to it. So that is something that everybody needs to keep in mind, because when people come to me and go, Buckshot, what's up, son? Yo, what up, man? You ain't putting out records? I don't know what you doing, producing? And I be looking going, I don't take that as disrespect, but where you been? Because if you on the internet, Hip Hop DX, World Star, All Hip Hop, blah, 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 if you into that, which is the current hip hop, you would know where I'm at. There's no way I could sign Be Real and Kids in the Halls, Marco Torres, Kazu, if I wasn't current. You feel me? So I just want people to understand that hip hop is still thriving. What you gotta do is make sure that you respect the evolution and stay on the train and stay aware of whatever you like. And that's all you can do, and that's what you're doing right now. That's why you see some people are younger than others, so they follow them. But in essence, everybody here feels the same way about hip hop right now. Because a lot of, like Chris said earlier, a lot of hip hop is just my ice, my chain, my this, my that. I did a show earlier, a radio show, and the guy had a song as a demo. He said he worked as a school air conditioner guy. Then he played his demo and tried to say, can I get on? And the demo was going, I got jet planes, I'm this, I got ice, I'm paid, I got somebody money, whatever. The call, right? The callers called up and said, that's totally contradicting yourself because you just told us you work and now you saying, so it's becoming that fast now to fully understand, okay, people are just going, so what do you say? Give me ice, chain, rap, money, girl, but it's not even the topics, it's the same things now. Now it's almost like when we used to say hotel, motel. Everybody got the same line now, you know what I'm saying? So that's really the same lines. So that's why people come, and when they hear I'm a janitor, the mic is...
I'm the janitor. I come to clean up quick. The mic is the mop. I clean the streets up with quick.
You see, like, when you could take a whole array of cleaning products and turn it into a song, that's working creativity. So that's really the answer in a nutshell to your question, that it is still thriving and it is still going on. I just don't want none of you guys to fall off. And where hip hop will be 2 years from now, remember, you make the future. The future don't make you. So you tell me.
I'll be fighting with my